Van Helsing. Now that you have learned what you have learned, it would be well for you to return to your own country.
I prefer to remain and protect those whom you would destroy.
You are too late. My blood now flows through her veins. She will live through the centuries to come, as I have lived.
Should you escape us, Dracula, we know how to save Miss Mina's soul, if not her life.
If she dies by day, but I shall see that she dies by night.
And I will have Carfax Abbey torn down stone by stone, excavated a mile around. I will find your earth box and drive that stake through your heart.
Come here. Come here. Your will is strong, Van Helsing. More Wolfbane.
More effective than Wolfbane, Count.
Indeed.
Dracula, ooh, cha-cha-cha. Let's go. Hello, everyone. I'm Lorenzo, and this is Felix. We're chilling out, and it's just me and him this evening. And this is the Wednesday New Comic Book Day live stream, an hour late. Thanks for sticking around and coming out an hour late. I appreciate you. And it's brought to you, as always, by the Alternative City Shop. The Alternative City Shop is where you'll find comic books, t-shirts, and some one-of-a-kind artwork by yours truly. There are indie and superhero mystery boxes filled with comics from my collection. There are also pins and pocket mirrors made from images cut from superhero comic books. There is no YouTube sponsorships or Patreon for this show, so if you want to show your support, this is how you do it. Yeah, that's right. And that opening, of course, was the great Bela Lugosi in this role he's known for as Dracula. And that was a 1931 masterpiece, black and white film there. He didn't even, I think he could not even really speak English at that time. He learned his part phonetically, which makes it even more impressive that he just shining that role so much. He's a pretty tall dude too, so I didn't really pay that much of attention back in when I first watched the movie the first time. But he's a very tall, imposing figure, so I can see why he was like just a big smash back in the day. So speaking more about the Alternative City Shop, actually I'm putting up more stuff. If I can share the screen real quick. There is going to be a new section right now. I've been so crazily behind with everything. I do have some things that I just put up. One of them is the first one is just this one bundle. It can be more just like this. It's going to be called comic bundles. It's going to be bundled by, of course, by other people's comics, not my comics. I have my own stuff here. Like there's the one of a kind, the Monster and the Wolf, the Battle Beast #1, the Universal Monsters Dracula, and more to come. Actually, I'm working on this. There's a dork that I'm almost done with, and these bundles are going to just be what they sound like. Just one of a kind. This one has like second printings and third printings in it. This is the dork bundle, I guess you would call it. White Sky is in there, and there's a Beneath the Trees third print and a White Sky third print, along with the second print of the dork #2, which is still pretty hot book right now. They're all pretty hot actually right now. Come to think of it, so there's gonna be more stuff like that. And I thanks so much to everybody who's been buying stuff, especially Damien. Space Case, thanks so much for buying mystery boxes and T-shirts and whatnot and things like that. So I was going to say, like, to Space Case, who's bought several mystery boxes, let me know. Let me know what you're looking for. Let me know what you're looking for. And the next one, if you decide to get another one, it's up to you. I'll find those things that you're looking for, especially for you. So just let me know what really, floats your boat as far as what you're looking for as far as indie comics go. So I appreciate you all of you. All right, so on similar subject, I guess, before we shut off the chat, I've made reservations at Grit City, which is a comic con, a one-day con in Tacoma, Washington. So that's going to be November 7th. That's written in stone. I paid there a little bit high table fee, but it's going to be I'm going to have like a corner table, and it's going to be hopefully good turnout that day. I think there's been decent turnouts for that day. There's not many shows in this area, and I think this is one that comic collectors come to. This is not a show. It's got some creators there, maybe not some that you are really aware of unless you're into the indie scene. But there's going to be some creators there, but it's mostly known as a comic book store, a comic book con, or a comic book, the old school comic book show, I should say, where the books are the primary thing that people are there for. And I'm hoping that's the case, because I'm going to be at that point. By that point, hopefully Rose City has happened, and I was able to set up there. If not, there's another thing called the Northwest Comic Con. It's gonna have a new thing, and that's going to be one in October and one in September. So those will both be before the Grit City, and the Rose City will also be before the Grit City. So Grit City would be at that point, it's going to be pretty much Katie brought the door. Everything I've got is going to be there. It's a one-day show. Whatever's left from those other shows is going to be at that one, and then after that, we'll see what happens, But after that, it's going to be winter, and we're going to have a plan B until spring, when I can just like get rid of everything else. If I can't get rid of everything at that last show, it'll be like the spring will be like the remnants will be gotten rid of. So that's something else I want to talk about. So that all out of the way, let's see who is in the chat at this point in time. My man, 80s guy. What's up, brother? Good to see you as always. And I'm having a little tea. I don't know what you got in that cocktail glass there, but I bet it ain't tea. So good to see you, my friend. Mitchell? What's up, Mitchell? Good to see you, buddy. And the lovely Janet. The lovely Janet is here. And I think that is all for now, and we're just going to get started because we're already running pretty late. So I know it's late out there on the East Coast where a lot of y'all live. Out here, the sun's still up, and it's like freaking Alaska or something, So, yeah, man, Bella, Boris, Lon Chaney, Christopher Lee, all the greats. Back then you would act. It was horror, but there was no gory special effects. In fact, they were even outlawed at that point in time because I guess of the censorship in Hollywood. So you had to actually act. You could see like both, Lugosi and the actor playing Van Helsing, just doing that whole thing, that whole charm that the vampires have over people. The word, it slips my mind, but they can just just overpower your mind, and that's so cool just to watch the two great actors go at it like that. So shout out to all the horror fans out there who like that kind of thing. And I like, that's my kind of horror, actually. I like some of the newer stuff, but I like mostly old horror movie and the cheesy stuff that you can just kind of like make fun of. But that's my thing. So whatevs. Oh yeah, that's pretty much it. All right, so without further ado, oh yes, last week I was sent a really cool package by a gentleman by the name of John Lawrence, who is the founder of Neo Rhythmia Entertainment LLC and creator of Fish Gills Comics. And he sent me 2 Fish Gills comics, which I'm sorry, John, I have not had a chance to read them just yet, but I promise you I will. Yeah, Spencer Price as well. It's a great one from St. Louis, by the way. And then I think he was British or something like that, but he enunciated so in such a way that people thought he was British. But I will read those books, I promise you, in the near future. Hopefully next week I'll get them read. And he talks about his characters of the Fish Gills universe, or the PGU, the Fish Gill universe. He names the characters as Wheels and as EQ and B-Man. And I do have, I was about to read the books and they're still back in the trailer in the Honeycomb Hideout. He sent me this dope ass shirt, man. I hope I can show this in its full glory. This is something else. This is pretty cool, man. I have to admit. Fish Gills, shout out, brother. Appreciate you. Really rocking this. Maybe I might give it away. We'll see. I'm gonna read the books. Maybe I'll give the T-shirt and the books away if there's somebody out there who would like to rock one of these, because it's a really cool ass shirt, man. Don't get me wrong. I love me some black T-shirts as well. But I got so many of them. I just want to share the love with everybody else. So we'll see. I'll probably end up keeping it though. It's nice. So I got that last week, and this week I did not go out to the comic shops. On these days, you can pretty much take it to the bank that on probably, what is this, the second Wednesday of the month, is always going to be an hour late, probably a 7 o'clock Pacific starting time rather than the 6 o'clock Pacific starting time. And next week, we're going to have 2 guests. Oh, I'm probably going to have 1 guest. And the following week, we'll also have another guest. I should have written those down, of course. Of course, I didn't. Get out of here, Instagram. Next week is going to be the Lucky Devils comics. Lucky Devils is on Instagram, and they have this book, but goes by the name of, I just had it right here. No, that's not what I wanted right there. The Plague #1, Ill Fate. They sent me a digital edition of that. I hope I get a chance to read it by next. Hopefully, a lot of stuff to read by next week, but I hope I'll get a chance to read it before they come on the show. And the week after that, a gentleman by the name of ECE Mansari is going to be coming on, and he has this project had going on for a while, I guess. It's called it is called A Mafia versus the Klan. So good stuff is coming up 2 weeks in a row with guests and possibly co-hosts too. Shout out to my buddy TN Comics Plus. Couldn't make it tonight. He's not feeling so good, man. We praying for you, brother. Hope you're feeling better. Hope you're not too under the weather, and we'll see you real soon. And that's pretty much it. So look forward to that next week and week after. But what I did get was some stuff from my comic shop, which I get once a month still. Only a lot less of it. Thank goodness. One of the things that I picked up is this really cool book here, Bad Thoughts from Ignition Press. Ignition Press is putting out a lot of good stuff. This is one of them. I'll be talking about this later. It's the A cover. Order, law, and order will be enforced. And this is just this authoritarian kind of a dystopian thing. I'll be talking about that a little bit later too. This is also, I should say, from AMP Comics and created by the Alban brothers. They don't name the brothers. They just name them as the Alban brothers. They just like, hey, I don't know how there's one of them, two of them, three of them, whatever. But however many there are, they made this book. Another former penultimate book is Skate Ali, or Ali, I'm not sure how it's pronounced. This looks kind of like a all ages kind of a book. We'll see. I have not had a chance to read this either. It looked kind of cool. It was one of those slim pickings weeks. So Skate Alley was the best book of the week that time. And a lesson was learned. A lesson was learned. Yeah. Phil got sick, and then TN got sick. Man, oh man, hope I'm not next. I'm praying for you guys too, man. Get well. Feels okay now though, so I think he's okay. Mask. This is, I think, the cover D by Mark Spears. And funny story, I ordered this book standalone because I thought, oh, Mark Spears. I'm still pulling Mark Spears books because Mark Spears books still sell. And I'll be able to probably sell it pretty well. And I also, against my better judgment, ordered 2 blind bags. Guess what's in those 2 blind bags? 2 Mark Spears covers. Like, you know, it's just the final fuck you from the from the blind bag community. Like, hey, you know what? The thing to say about not mixing them up and, you know, not collating them properly and all that, it's going to happen to you. And luckily, I thought, luckily it was only like about, I think $4.99 is the cover price for this. So I think it was coming from Kirkman and Skybound and Image, and they had the original good blind bag with the Battle Beast Invincible Universe blind bag first, only $3.99. Nope, this is $4.99 for your base cover and $5.99 for the blind bag. So I bought 2 blind bags, ended up paying like about $1 more for 2 of these covers. So that's everybody's complaint with blind bags right now. It's just they have jumped the shark, and the shark is dead and stanky, and everything else is dead about blind bags, as far as I'm concerned. I also got a reprint of 8-Ball #1. 8-Ball #1 from the great Dan Klaus from Fantagraphics Comics. This book probably, if you can find it, is not super expensive, but getting for $4.99 or $3.99, whatever it is here, probably $4.99. $4.99 is a pretty good deal. I mean, it's 8-Ball #1. It's a classic. This is goddamn. This is the Batman of the 4th issue of the Gargoyle of Gotham. Easy for you to say, by Raphael Gramba. This is a very cool cover. I don't know who this character is. It was kind of like Dave Chappelle playing the crackhead, but I don't know. But it looks like a pretty cool cover. That crack alone. I was thinking about you, TN. This was for you. This is what is this? This is Valiant Beyond, Tales of the Shadow Man #7, The Legacy of Leroy. And this is a variant cover. And of course, I forgot to write down who the artist is. And once again, not giving credit for the artist is, but I'm sure TN knows who it is, and a lot of folks know who it is. So it's a very cool cover. This guy for the cover. Probably save it for you, TN, whenever I see you. You're the biggest Shadow Man fan I know. And I got a couple of these Mark Spears Monsters #0, which I would not have gotten had I known beforehand when I ordered them. It's just like a reprint of the Free Comic Book Day book. But there's some cool covers. So hopefully those will help them sell. This is this Suspense Stories homage cover, of course. You got to have one of those. And the last thing is, this is considerably smaller order than I get They're going to be eventually getting down to next to nothing, if not nothing. This is a reprint. Well, not a reprint. I'm sorry. This is an homage kind of Mad Magazine #1, and it's called Ape. Which is kind of cool because it's like he's aping the style of the Mad Magazine artist. And this is, who is this by? I forget the name of the creator of this one. It looks so authentic though. And it's so authentic. He didn't even put his name in there. It's just like, he's just completely in character. He's not even I don't see his name anywhere, but I'll find it. Maybe I'll put it on the replay or something. But this Ape #1, which is a very cool book, it's just like the same format as the Mad Magazine #1 back when Mad Magazine was part of EC Comics. Good looking thing here. Love it. It was a baggy bag. The bag is already kind of wrinkled and stuff. It's like this a used bag, but came from a new supplier. So go figure. All right. So that is everything that I picked up new this week. So what's that, Mitchell? Daredevil blind bag is the only one I'll buy. That one already came out, I'm guessing, too. I think it already came out. If it did come out, what did you get in there? Was it worth what you paid for it? Are you happy with it? Did you get all the same books like I did? So I've heard people like, a lot of people, especially Damien, I think, who doesn't draw, and he got like, I think 2 or 3 like blank covers. So yeah, that's just stuff that you just don't want. Sometimes what you get with the blind bags. But if they're all the same price, if the blind bag is the same price, I've said it 1,000 times. So the same price as an A cover book is fine. That means you're just gambling with which cover you get. But when you pay extra for a blind bag book and you get a book you could have paid $1 less for, you feel kind of screwed. I mean, it's like, they're passing the cost on to us now. It's like the first blind bag was like the first one is free, the dope dealer does for you. And now that we got you, we're going to keep upping the price. Well, guess what? Fuck you. We're not buying anymore. No more. All right. What's up, Space Case? We're just talking about you. Are your ears burning? I was saying, let me know what you want. Let me know if you order another, you can let me know now. What stuff that you really are into, what indie things that you like a lot, and next time you order one, I'll hook you up with the stuff you like. So I hope you like the stuff I already gave you or sent you, but I was get even more focused, in the future. Yes. Oh no! Oh God! I'm just. Oh my God! I'm just so late to the party right there. I didn't even pick up on it. I'm running a little slow today. I didn't get that it was okay. Yeah, the Daredevil. Yeah, a little slow to recall. A little slow. A little behind the 8 ball. All right, so we can just move right on into what's good then, because I got stuff, and there's in addition to what's good, there is a shorter list, a curated list of books to look out for next week. Got 8 books I want you to look out for, and they're all awesome, including the Penultimate Book, which is going to be amazing. So let's do what's good. All right. Got buried my what's good into the stuff. What's just talking about here? Don't want that. Don't want that. What we want is just had those. Oh gosh, messy desk here. Let me make sure your desk is not messy. You won't be losing stuff on it. I'll probably find those Fish Gills comics I've been looking for. Probably on this desk somewhere. First thing is was included in my comic shop delivery. I was waiting on it to come. That's why I hadn't talked about it yet. I was probably one of the things I've been excited about from Ignition Press once again. Bad Thoughts. Number one, creative team on that is Andy Parks is the writer. Dave Wachter is the artist, the illustrator, and it's colored by Brad Simpson and lettered by And World Design. And it says from Ignition Press. And there was a nice preview of this in some other Ignition Press's books too. But yeah, that's what I was looking for when it comes out. Oh, this is going to be good. This guy looks like he's like a special ops kind of a guy, right? And he opens up where he and his wife are out to dinner. And she asked him this question, like, do you want your suppressors? I know this is hard for you being out here, you know, with the people. And it turns out this guy is not telepathic, but I guess he receives. I guess he's like a mind reader. He can read people's minds, and he can hear every thought that's going on in this whole crowded restaurant. And there are some awful things being said about, you know, being thought by people in this restaurant. Are we all while they're smiling in someone's face? That's how people do shit like that, you know. And she goes to the bathroom and says, you know, give me a bread pudding and a shot of Jameson's or whatever, and I'll be back, and we can just call it a night. So in the meantime, he hears this guy thinking some terrible things about this woman that he's going out, he's sitting at the table with, right? And he just can't stand by. So when this guy gets up to go to the bathroom, he looks oddly like Stephen Miller. I don't know if that's an accident or not, but when this guy goes to the bathroom, my man pushes him out the back door, you know, and into the alley and said, look, I know what you did to that other woman, and you better leave this woman alone. Otherwise, I will find you and I will kill you. So he puts the fear of God in this piece of shit, and that's goes back to his to his date. Actually, she saw him doing it, and she said, look, we got to get the hell out of here. So she pretty much pulls him off the guy, right? And then they just like, you know, call it a night, and she doesn't get her bread pudding or her shot of Jameson's, and they just move on. And the next scene, he's at work, and it looks like he works for Bishop Security. This is a place in just in Virginia, just I guess you know, in the Langley area, because they do a lot of stuff. They're like a government contractor. They do security for different government forces, and he's been called in along with one of his several of his other agents. And what has happened is a bunch of white supremacists have taken over an RRS facility, and they've killed people and they've taken hostages. Now they're plotting their strategy as to how they're going to move in and save the hostages and just reclaim order, so to speak. Because there's one hothead guy who's just like, you know, just go in, you know, balls out, you know, just cover us. And he said, no, we can't do that. We got to go in. There's three options. We'll take option number 3, which is going into the garage. We'll go into the garage, and, you know, the rest of you guys can, you know, come in through the front, and we'll have that covered. What they don't realize is that as they're going in through the garage, there is booby traps, and the criminals have booby trapped the entire garage, anticipating their approach and blowing up cars. And some of them, you know, take shrapnel, and someone would hurt. But my man, our hero, I think his name is Chase. He takes the point and goes in and just takes out the remaining criminals there. And they discover that they have killed all the hostages. And one of them was a pregnant woman who begged for her life. And this just sends Chase over the edge once again. This is a good dude here. He's trying to do the right thing, and I really want to see what happens more in this book, man. This is a really great setup, you know, and they don't really explain a lot of how he got his powers, his abilities, or anything more than, you know, we can just like see from what we are witnessing that this is how he rolls. You know, he's just a really good dude, and he detects something with one of his co-workers that he doesn't like, because he puts in these things that his wife suggested, these blockers in his ears, kind of like, you know, almost like iPods. He puts those in his ear so he won't have to listen to all that nonsense, all that noise from everybody. Because imagine being able to read everyone's mind in the room. I mean, it sounds maybe cool at first, but you're going to hear some stuff you do not want to hear 24/7. You're going to hear shit you don't want to hear. Because when he goes in with his colleagues, he usually puts in the blockers. He doesn't want to hear their thoughts, because maybe he feels like that's just like, invasion of privacy and crossing the line. But, back with the civilians, he takes them out and he listens to everything because he's on the job, So at the end, his fears are justified because there's something going on with one of his coworkers. And man, I look forward to see what's going on with this. I hope this is a short, limited series so I can collect the whole limited series and eventually get rid of it somehow. But Bad Thoughts from Ignition Press is the #1 thing here. It's my favorite book of the week so far, and it just got here yesterday. It's probably been out for like a month though, because this is #2 is coming out, I think, sometime in July. Hey, what up there, Fish Gills? We're just talking about you too. I thank you for the shirt and the books. Have not had a chance to read the books yet. I swear I will read those books very soon, if not next week. It's just waking up from getting meds from, everybody's, not feeling good. I'm so sorry, man. Toothaches ain't no joke. Man, get better soon. That is, that's, man, I want to tell you how bad it is. All right, so next thing is from those famed Alban brothers that we were just talking about, and from not Ignition, from AMP Comics. It's called Order. It is from AMP Comics. It is written by the Alban brothers, and illustrated also by the Alban brothers. This is everybody's in the family except for the editor and the production staff. So Hector Rodriguez and Marcus Guillory is the other two folks in the production staff. Order takes place, looks like in some dictatorial, like I don't know, not utopia. It's definitely a horrible, desolate place where these fascists have just taken over this planet, and they have an intergalactic slave system going on here. It's like a work system where people are taken from planets everywhere and oppressed. And it's very much like the Nazi regime or some other, the Stalin regime or some other one of those other fascist regimes, where they were talking about everyone, follow the leader. The order must be obtained. The founder knows all, sees all. It's kind of Orwellian in that aspect too. And it follows these two twins, right? And they had to, they didn't have to, but they were taken from their mother by force by the stormtroopers of the founder, the founder's stormtroopers. They don't know where their mother is because it was like years ago, and they've grown up at this point. Where this is where they were actually were taken here, and the mother, they don't know if their mother's dead or alive. And one of the brothers just had enough one day, and he was saying, "I'm not doing anything else. I'm tired." And they ended up just torturing him and just pouring like molten metal on his back, and he had to recover from that. And his other brother is saying he was like trying to get this furlough because people have to wait. You really have no idea how much money you're going to make. You work hard every week, and they pay whatever they feel like paying. If you want to get a furlough to go visit someone, you have to put it in a request. And his request was denied, so he's not going to be able to go find his mother and see if she's even still around, And at the place where the furloughs are issued, you got people who are just just trying to rat out their, they train the public so well that they rat out their neighbors and people in the crowd, even while they're being beaten down, say you must follow the founder, we must follow order. So it's just an example of what years of brainwashing and oppression can do to a society, even on an intergalactic, I should say, basis. So he runs into a guy who's, hey, I will get you that furlough or get that maybe it's the thing that you get to visit me. Frozen the right word. I think it is furlough though. Yeah, because that sounds like a thing from the army, but this is just like a, a pass to go see to leave the city and go see someone else. I can get you that pass if you do this thing for me. If you steal this thing from basically from the director's people, and he's just so far gone that he's like, you know what, I'll do anything. I'll just, it's it's got a really like a amalgam look of like, because people are wearing ties and things like that while they work, and it's just like, okay, you got this very formal look, but you're doing like menial labor. It's got a real weird kind of a feel to it, and it's just like the dictator is just like squeezing as much out of the people as they can, and the people are just like too broken to revolt. So it's really kind of a dark and depressing book. I don't know if it gets better. Maybe that was their intention, to express all this darkness. They do a great job of it too. They have the minister of propaganda, dispensing all the lies and things that you better, the director is always watching. So that kind of a thing. The next one's coming out soon, it says. I'm not sure of when that's going to be, but this is, it's all right. I mean, it's very, like I said, dark. So this is kind of a thing that will depress you. Maybe, do I want to read this? I'm not trying to, give any bad press to them or anything, but it's just a well done book. But you gotta know the subject matter is could be triggering. So The Order, created by the Alban brothers, and it's the Alban brothers production. So check it out. You want to see something about a dystopian future that hopefully never happens. So there's that. And it's too bad, because I was hoping that that TN would be here today. But I understand he's sick and everything. I had this pull just for him. We're always talking about Cullen Bunn, right? Cullen Bunn, because he let us down with Deluge and all that. It's like, what did Cullen Bunn make? Because he just keeps getting the yeah, it was pretty cool. He just keeps getting jobs no matter what. It's just like, I mean, okay, well, he has a resume. He has some stuff that that you start late tonight. Oh yeah, we did start like an hour later than normal. Normally we're 6 p.m. Pacific. We started at 7 p.m. Pacific tonight. But we usually once a month we'll do that. But Man in Black, written by Cullen Bunn. I forgot about, this is a great book. This is Man in Black has had, I think, at least 2 series. This is the first series here. There was another one called The Fire and the Blood, and I understand what that means now, because I read the first series. I had not read the first series before. Cullen Bunn and Brian Hurt are the writers on this book. But that's the thing, he has to be teamed up with somebody else. I don't know. And art by Tyler Crook. Tyler Crook, I love Tyler Crook's art too. Man in Black is there's this guy who's the head of Man in Black, Roman Black. Roman Black is the matriarch of the House of Black, Man in Black, if you will. And he's got a bunch of 3 children, I want to say, and only one of them is really like not a complete, narcissistic jerk. And she works part-time, I think, at a diner. But anyway, he is a sorcerer. He is a sorcerer, and he's an older gentleman, and pretty soon he's going to have to step aside and bequeath his title to his offspring, which is he's regretting, because he thinks that all of his children are good for nothing, pretty much. Like, oh, damn, they're mine, but damn, they ain't worth shit. It's like, what am I gonna do? So enter this little mage here. This young girl. Well, a young woman, I should say. She's not a girl. She's a young woman who is being pursued by some other evil sorcerers. Okay, so she's fleeing the evil sorcerers with her friends, And unfortunately, her friends buy the farm, and they get blown up and burnt the fuck up, by the evil sorcerers and shit like that. So now, she's escaped. So now she's escaped. There's been some other instances in town of people spontaneously combusting, more or less. One of the sheriffs working on the case of because they found the burnt van, with just totally incinerated corpses inside of it, and they found that, and he's working on that case, and then one day the sheriff bursts into flame in the middle of the office, in the middle of the damn office. The sheriff bursts into flame and just burns the fuck up. And just, of course, like what's going on, folks? He's like standing there doing his work. What's going on? He's toast. And then at the diner where Roman Black's daughter works part time because she really doesn't want to be part of that family, someone else just incinerates all of a sudden, and like a circle of flame. This actually happened in the second issue, so this not in this issue, but in the second issue that happens, and it keeps happening over and over again. And it turns out the girl who escaped the young mage who escaped the evil sorcerer is she has the power of fire, but so does the evil sorcerer, and it's going to be a battle to see who masters the power of fire. See, Roman Black has the power of blood, and he bonded his blood with the young mage when he met her. And it's like, he saw something in her, and then they bonded literally. They show like their blood just like without even being cut, or they just like used power to merge blood like that. So he pretty much made her part of his family, much to the chagrin of his good-for-nothing children, who are thinking like, hey, you mess with my birthright. This is my money. It's already spent, baby. You be bringing this other, this other person, fucking with my money. So that it goes 4 issues, and it's a pretty good run. And I had not read that before, so man, this is you can find this. I found it in my comic shop for like less, or either at cover price or less than cover price. You can get this whole run for like a little or nothing. There's probably a trade of it also, but I recommend this, man. This is Cullen Bunn at his best, and it doesn't hurt. No pun intended, Brian Hurt. That Tyler Crook is also the artist on here. Tyler Crook's done some great stuff too. And somebody having a great artist with your work just makes it that much better. So he has done some good stuff, but you just haven't. he's kind of like the Stephen King of comic books to me. Stephen King had some hits, he had some misses, but he's had so many books that it's just some are going to hit, some are going to miss. It's just like it. That's just the law of averages. So Man in Black, that's the end of your What's Good for tonight. And I know you're probably like sick as a dog right now, but we'll talk about it next time we see you, and we'll go over whether or not you like Man in Black. So hopefully I'll see if I can get that Man in Black series to you. I'm not sure if you knew about that series or not, but anywho, let's talk about what is on the curated list of books that will be coming up in the next week. And there they are. There's another Absolute Green Arrow number 3. That has been another hit from the Absolute universe that I've been enjoying. But the first one that we want to talk about, Battle Beast and God, and let's just real quick look at Battle Beast here, because it's only going to be, I think, I'm probably going to cut off Battle Beast after number 12, just because I got to cut it off. If it's an ongoing, I can't keep buying it. I can't go past 12. I mean, I could just sell the whole 12 issue series, but I can't keep buying them. What did you think that Conquest and Battle Beast were just going to fight one issue? Oh, of course not. So, man, I'm conquesting it. I am conquesting it. Yeah. So, Battle Beast, of course, with Robert Kirkman and the great Ryan Ottley is something that you should be checking out. But the real first book I want to look at tonight is called Three Worlds. Oh yeah, that what was I going to say? Oh yeah, that Batwoman. I don't know. It might turn out to be okay, but it just took such a long time to just get going. Well, I swear, Crisis Events is coming back, and Dork #6 is coming out, so that's cool. And of course, Destruction Be Our Lot #3, that has been excellent. So far, End of Life, I did like the first couple issues of that. Of the Earth, first issue of that was good. We got to get #3, or #2, I should say. House of Slaughter, The Fall of the House of Slaughter, I should say. That's been just had me on the edge of my seat because, love that. Did I go past it? Maybe they took it out. Oh, here we go. Three Worlds from Dark Horse Comics. Three Worlds, Three Moons. Foundations #1. From the New York Times best-selling and multi-Eisner Award nominated creator of East of West, The Manhattan Projects, Decorum, and more, come this ambitious science fiction universe presented by comics titan Jonathan Hickman. The next great comics universe starts here. That's what they all say, right? From the extraordinary creative team of Jonathan Hickman, Mike Del Mundo, Mike Huddleston, and Nick Spencer comes an epic sci-fi saga of an intergalactic on an intergalactic scale. Across a distant solar system and countless millennia-long cycles, a war has been fought between the forces of magic and science, and order and chaos. When astronaut and explorer Tajo Valar undertakes a doomed expedition to a dormant moon full of mysteries, the conflict begins anew and more dangerous than ever before. Don't miss this perfect starting point for everything to come as a new universe is born. Now, what I can gather, I think this is from a few years ago, there was a book called Decorum. I think this may be from the Decorum universe. Quite possibly. What's this? Mitchell saying, yeah, I'm watching Avatar, The Last Airbender with the kids for the first time, and there's a lot of overlap with chakras and intentions and dope. Okay. She's talking about Janet's work. Yeah. Burn and done. Bun and done, I should say. Yeah, Bun and done. Yeah, I mean, he's had some good stuff, but I don't know. I still haven't read Worlds #4 yet. I'm so behind on so much of my stuff. Hey, Frank, what's up, Frank? Danger Room, good to see you, man. Didn't make it in there today, man. It's one of those second Wednesdays I don't leave the house. So one of those stories. One of those days where I don't leave the house. Yeah, I think this is from that Decorum universe. As Jonathan Hickman was behind Decorum. Decorum was a very, talk about your high-minded stories. You got 3 writers on this. I mean, you got 3 writers and 1 artist. So, I guess you can never have too many writers. Okay. And I don't remember any of the characters from Decorum, but some people were talking about it here. And they're also talking about the $7 price tag. $7 for a single issue is nuts. I get the Hickman tax, but bruh, the Hickman tax carries over publishers. Yes, it does. I'm Jonathan fucking Hickman. Pay me. 5 billion copies on my desk now. Oh, all right, brother. Not for that price tag. I don't care who's writing it. Yeah. So, some people, are Hickman stands and they will follow him anywhere. You know, he's had some stuff that I like and some stuff that I like almost every artist or every writer that I can think of, you know. So I can't really say that you know, I'll be picking this up, but just FYI, it's available. All right, Tiger's Island. This is the final issue of Tiger's Island, which has been so fucking amazing on a visual level and on a just on a what would you call this? On a trashy kind of a exploitive kind of a level, but done well because that's good in all genre, I believe. Mark Spears, number 11 coming out. Mark Spears Monsters. A Mischief of Magpies from Distillery. Distillery, down but not out. All right. A Mischief of Magpies from Distillery. Mar has a secret. Sometimes, without warning, he falls out of the world. This would be an inconvenience in his life if his life wasn't already such a drag. When he's gone, he finds himself in an extraordinary city, a city which is also a machine, endlessly crossing a shoreless ocean, a city of two halves, the bright, bustling spires above the waves, and the beast-haunted twilight halls, excuse me, I can't read today for some reason, and the beast-haunted twilight halls below. And between, clowning along the rustling beach, a troop of anarchic magpies with all the answers but none of the questions. That's odd. Recipients of the Angolini Selection Oficial GLAD Award, whatever that is, that sounds very, very prestigious, and multiple Eisner Award nominations. Creators Simon Spurrier and Matt as Bergara present a new fantasy masterpiece in the tradition of Coda and Step by Bloody Step, driving the comics medium into a new, beautiful, baleful waters for fans of the never-ending story, Arcane, and The Boy and the Heron, excuse me, of which I'm sorry to say that I am neither of those. You thought the Hickman book was expensive. This one is $8.99. How you like me now? So it's 48 pages, perfect bound, magazine size, and no doubt a high quality book. But you know, yeah, it's hard to get people to buy those magazine size books, especially for $9. This is who? This is Fabio Moon. Daniel Warren Johnson has a cover here. Man, he can do no wrong whatsoever. There's a blank cover. Matthias Berger. Whoa, it's like a negative. And Bilquis Evely of Supergirl, The Woman of Tomorrow. I haven't seen a Supergirl movie yet. Probably gonna go check that out next week. Yeah, has anybody out there seen that yet? If so, do you have any opinions about it? No, I've heard some people disappointed, but you know, comic fans are always disappointed, man. We just like indie music fans, you know. This never gets good enough for us. Even the people who love the fucking genre don't love a lot of stuff. Me, I'm just thankful to have movies come out because you know there was a time when we just wished that there was like the technology available to even make these movies. You know. All right, moving down the list is something that it's already been out for a bit. Last Starship, UW Murder Podcast number 8. How many issues that is going? Maybe 12 issues. That was a good start. From Vault Comics, this is, I don't know if this is, pretty sure I ordered this one. Just only because I knew that Dungeon Crawler Carl is hot. It's the Dungeon Crawler Carl Special Edition number 0. New achievement. Your crawlers went so crazy for Dungeon Crawler Carl number 0 that it's going back to print with brand new covers. Woo! The LIT RPG smash hit phenomenon and New York Times bestseller Dungeon Crawler Carl is now a graphic novel for the very first time. And this special number 0 issue is your chance to own DCC in single issue format. You know what's worse than breaking up with your girlfriend? Getting stuck on a sadistic alien game show with her cat. This number 0 issue special collects the first episode and more of the Webtoon series with over 5.6 million reads and 225,000 subscribers. Man, and it's $9.99, only 24 pages. It seems a little light. You know, I did buy that shit already. I did get a little bit of a discount on it. But they came back strong after all these. Of course, they homage the hell out of the absolute Batman cover. Who hasn't? Nathan Gooden, this is another absolute Batman. I think second print number 1 homage here. The Brett Bean, they got Brett Bean in the stable here doing stuff too. I think that may be the one that I bought was the Brett Bean cover. This Brett Bean shit is, not only do I like his stuff, but it is amazing. Because there's this may be the one I bought, the foil variant. Yeah, because with the discount, it came out less than like maybe $6 or something like that, $6-7. Yeah, the Brett Bean foil variant is, I just thought this was dope. Brett Bean is amazing. He is a master cartoonist and animator. Love his stuff. And rightfully so that Dork is blowing up right now. There's a lot of 616 comics. God Tales got a couple of them. Yeah, so Mitchell said he has not seen Supergirls. He's iffy on DC films. I think you and everybody else who's a superhero fan, yeah. $10 close. That's straight up removes affecting comic prices. He opened it. It's already closed. Some folks who don't believe that it's open. What's that, Frank? Is that DCC number 0? Just a reprint of the. You know, it is a reprint of the. I think the actual one that you had to pay for from Vault was a little bit bigger than the Free Comic Book Day version. So I think this is a reprint of that one that that came before the Free Comic Book Day version. So maybe a little bit more there. I'm thinking a little bit more to the. But then again, for 24 pages, you know, it's not a whole lot. It's not a whole lot. Does it say 24 pages there? I think it does, right? Yeah. Well, yeah. But you know, the reason they're doing it again, Frank, is probably because it sold so well. I mean, people paid big money for that 24-page thing just because of what it is. It's on the general principle of Dungeon Crawler Carl just being the shit right now. So they figured, you know, it's worth what I can get for it. You know, so a lot of good covers. Godtail, what a name, Godtail. I mean, I was going to come up with that. All right, and here's, of course, Merca and Dolfo. Merca and Dolfo is a 616 book, too. I like her stuff. Come on. There we go. Of course, with the I love the Dungeon Crawler Carl is in his hearted boxer shorts while he spars with his ex-girlfriend's cat. All right, so there's a lot of homages here. It's probably just a money grab that I fucking became part of, you know, but I just have no one to blame but myself. So that's just one of those things. All right. Who is this? This is Animosity PJ Katakutan Color Splash. Ooh, there's a lot to unpack there. All right. He's wearing like a, okay, well, if you're in the Dungeon Crawler, Carl, you probably already, oh my dear God, there's so many of them. Merciful Fate. And there's the Free Comic Book Day one right there. I mean, that's the same cover as the Free Comic Book Day one. So this is just they repackaging the Free Comic Book Day as the Jetpack Comics Forbidden Planet Yoshi Yashitere goddamn donut variants. Goddamn donut. All right, so there you go. Oh gosh, the Fish Gills. So me being curious and a brand new indie brand. What's the average price for an indie 24-page floppy? Because I was told $8 to $10 was average. Because I might have to go back and revamp my pricing. You know, $8 to $10 is not outlandish especially for an indie book, because indie publishers and self-publishers, depending on whichever one you're doing, either way, your costs are more. Your costs are more than, say, Image, who can afford to put out a Battle Beast for $3.99. Most people can't do that. They can take the loss on the volume. They're going to make their money back on volume. But for the most part, I go to like small shows like your Cake and your shows that are similar to that. You will find people selling like books that they printed themselves that had maybe went to even this on a Xerox machine, that's printed on a copy machine. $10 easily, because it's a lot. I mean, you can't afford to mass produce things. So, long story short, it's not bad. It's not a bad. If you can make it cheaper, great. If you can't, because printing costs, you still got to pay those printing costs. And if you go to a Comic-Con, to set up, you got to pay a table fee. Your table fee is going to be, now you got to sell a bunch of your books at a loss just to break even. So, yeah, I mean, so yeah, man, I don't think and people who buy indie comics usually know that if it's a small press and if the content is good, pay that $10, because, Image and even places like Boom and Mad Cave, they take a bit of a loss, but they're more prepared to take that than we are. Put it that way. I hope that answers your question. Yeah. Which is the reprint for the Free Comic Book Day says $15. You're welcome. It's worth what I can get for it. Yeah. What they're saying here at Vault, and I guess that first one sold so well. I mean, it's probably selling on the secondary market for way more than they made from it, selling on the on the original market. So they're thinking like, okay, now it's time for us to make a little more of that money back based on the popularity of this character. So you can buy them if you want to, like I did, or you can just say the hell with all these books and just say like, I'm not biting. And there is a ton of them, y'all. I'll be dipped in shit and rolled in nuts. Look at this. Tyler Kirkham, Rabbits Comics, Spectral Rabbit Comics. Oh my God. Tyler Kirkham's got some good shit too. Final Boss is blown up now too, so I can't find my copy of my number one. So thank you so much. I thought I had a number one for Final Boss at least. It's a pretty cool cover. Tyler Kirkham is an amazing artist too. So everybody and their brother who can draw has a cover here. So let your conscience be your guide as far as that goes. Buyer beware. Buy it if you want it. But I bought one copy just in case. If it's a Brett Bean, it is a Brett Bean copy too, so I'm not worried about it. If it's not worth anything, I'll keep it because I like Brett Bean's work. Next on the list, right next door or right across the hall, is Banana number one from Bad Idea Comics. Now, here's the thing. I'm pretty sure I've already got this. In fact, I'm damn sure I've already got this. I know I already have Banana number one. So I don't know what this is going on with this. Is this Ron DeSantis? Oh, that's Rico Renzi. Okay. All right. Bad Idea is very quickly becoming a favorite of mine. Yeah, me too. How many drugs do you have to take to get this idea? How many you got? All right. From the team that brought you Unknown Soldier, Maxwell Lord, Spider-Gwen, Amy Racecar, Madman, Eisner-nominated writer Joshua Dysart, and legendary illustrator Kevin McGuire, superstar colorist Rico Renzi, Eisner Award-winning artist David Lapham, and comics icon Michael Allred. Oh, man, that's a heavy hitter. There's some heavy hitters in there. Would like to introduce you to perhaps their ultimate creation, Banana number 1, Into the Fundamental Zone. Brace yourself and gird your loins for the startling story of a genetically mysterious 7-foot-tall sentient banana raised in secret, turned race car driver, turned sex symbol, turned global celebrity, and ultimately turned revolutionary icon. Caught between human civilization, fruit rebellion, and the coming war between the two. Next week, I'm going to dig up my copies of Banana number 1 and see if it's the same damn thing. I know I have this cover. I have this A cover here. It's like a Mike Allred cover. And there's another one that I have. I can't remember which one. I think it's a Spidey. It's either this one or it's a Spidey 300 homage cover. It's one of these two. And this is who's this? This is Raymond Gay 1 in 20. It's not a 1 in 20. It's definitely an open order book. And I bought both these books open order, I swear to God, last year. So I don't know what's going on with this. I don't know. You know, someone needs to change the name of the publisher because the name ain't matched the product. There's a lot of bad idea fans in here. This is some shit I could get into. Like, well, okay. Please tell me the 1 in 1,000 comes with an actual banana duct taped to it. Like that stupid piece of art that some rich tech bro bought and then ate the banana just to show that I don't have to fucking this is the 1 in 1,000. This is a 1 in 1,000 Mike Allred fine art. Yeah, this, you know, that's a damn good question. If it's a 1 in 1,000, you know how much it's going to go for. And my guess is due to the inability to ship a banana in a bag and board, it is probably just a 3D photo and it's just a rare book. But it may in fact come with a lap dance so that you can redeem it at your local strip joint. So I'm not sure about that, but we'll see. Yeah, so it looks like there's going to be some love for this book. I want to dig mine up and see what the hell it's about. It's going to like, okay, this the same one? Is it worth anything? I don't know. We'll find out. One thing's for sure, we'll find out. Okay. Next book. Mumbra, the Ever Living. Oh, not that one. It's a cool name, though. Kingdom of Earth. People of Earth. This is your leader. Kingdom of Earth from Dark Horse Comics. 2036, 2 years ago, it says here. Hordes of monsters rose from the earth and sea, devouring everything in sight. Much of mankind was massacred before the monsters realized they needed humans. In this new world, humans have two options: service or slaughter. Death is not one of them, but you might choose that one between service or slaughter. When a young child named Frankie narrowly escapes their fate as a livestock, they soon realize that their fight for survival has only just begun. From the critically acclaimed writing duo of David Deshalman and Leah Kirkpatrick and the Bram Stoker Award-winning artist Sue Lee comes this all-new monstrous miniseries. Okay, Kingdom of Earth. This David Deshalman guy, he's an actor, I want to say. He just said that he's also a writer. He's done some, I recognize him from some stuff that he's done on the screen as an actor. And he's doing his thing as a writer now. Good for him. I mean, a good monster eat the world story. Who doesn't? Yeah. Yeah. So one cover, because that's all you need, from Dark Horse, hanging in there. And okay, we'll see what develops with that. All right. Coming on down the list, a lot faster than you might imagine. This is, what we're just moving on down this list. This one here. Who is a fan of Rob Liefeld? Show of hands. And most of us know about what's it, Youngblood, I guess. Youngblood is Bad Rock is a member of Youngblood. So Bad Rock is going to get his own series. Yeah, I know what you're saying. Yeah, I know. I mean, I don't know what I was smoking when I bought the Banana Book, but I thought like, okay, this could be really good. So got this heavy hitting team of artists and writers on it, but we're gonna do a book about a banana. I used to have a character that was a banana back in the day too, so maybe that's kind of like, I kind of had a little sympathy for that. Is it Polka Dot Man from Suicide Squad? Who that? Sorry, I must have spaced on that one. So Bad Rock by Rob Liefeld getting his own series. The Youngblood favorite gets his own solo spinoff series. The youngest and most dynamic member of the world's greatest super squad blasts off in his own solo spotlight. When Bad Rock's mom is abducted, he's forced to submit to the demands of her mysterious abductors. That's the story. That is the story right there. And it is written, God help us, by Rob Liefeld. Not drawn, written by Rob Liefeld. Art by Seth Damus. And colored by Pedro Stoche. I hope I didn't mess the man's name up. And of course, there's Bad Rock and other characters and shit like that. Some people are excited about it. Seeing Liefeld's characters drawn by someone else is weird. See, here's the thing. I don't like Rob Liefeld as a writer. Some people do. I don't. I mean, as an artist, he's okay. Like this cover art here is by Seth Demos, and it's very cool. It's a very cool Bad Rock illustration. And here's who's it? This is actually Liefeld. This is where I recognize Liefeld. Doing he's an artist. Whether you love him or hate him, he's an artist. That's the B cover, and here's the Brett Bean cover, which I would buy. Once again, I'm all in on Brett Bean. He even takes a different, look at this guy. He can just like put a new spin on an old character, and it's dope. He's kind of out of that. I say it again, out of that Ryan Otley school. He's more cartoony than Ryan Otley, but it looks like he can just like do cartoony if he wants to, or do more realistic if he wants to. It's one of those kind of like Otley. They have that style that you can recognize. Oh, that's Ryan Otley. Oh, that's Brett Bean. This is the one I would get. I would only get that because he drew it. But I would not. I think I bought some. What was it? The Shield? Maybe it was the Shield. The actor that wrote that last one, I think, played as as Polka Dot Man. I got you now. Okay, I got you. In the Suicide Squad. Oh, I got you. Okay, yeah. I saw that movie, but I don't. I think he was killed off pretty. Spoiler: he was killed off pretty easily, pretty early in the movie. So I don't remember him that much. But I've seen him somewhere in other stuff too. I was talking about Bad Rock and Rob Liefeld. Oh yeah, I think it was the Shield, the Archie comic. You revived the Shield. I mean, I don't. I mean, I'm not gonna rub salt and everything, but to me, he's an artist. And some other really great artists. This is actually pretty good here. This is a Liefeld cover. This is a D that he did. So he did some covers. But he's decided to take that writer money. That writer money is good, man. You get top billing. You don't even have to, this is a Rob Liefeld Web Store Legacy Foil Virgin variant here. Who knows how much this is going to cost? Oh, I know. $69, $70. It's 32 pages. It's one of a kind. It's pretty dope. Liefeld has gotten better over the years as a writer, as an artist. Whether you agree with me or not, I think he has. And I think this kind of cover here shows that everybody, if you keep working at it, he's working at it. I'm sure working. He's making books all the time. So he's gotten better. I mean, he is who he is. But I don't like books that are written by him. So yeah, that's just me. That's just me. What's up, Fish Gills? The cover reminds me of Pitt. Yeah, it's got a lot of Pitt to it. So Liefeld is, born and bred in the era of Pitt. That's when it's Pitt and Max were both kind of cut from that same cloth, though. They were both image books. They were both kind of like the whole snarly, multi-lined, mass of just ink and pencil that go together. It look pretty dope when you put them all together. All right, so you know my opinion of Rob Liefeld. It's pretty much time for the penultimate book. How time flies. And let's get that penultimate book right this very second, if you don't mind. And now it is time for the penultimate book for this evening, which is something that actually came out with a very nice preview on Free Comic Book Day. And that book is called Minotaur. I don't have a trailer for it, but I do, in fact, have the author talking about it here. That would be Mr. Cy Spurrier. And here's a little 2-minute clip of him talking about how hard he's been working on this book. And here it is.
Hello, folks. Cy Spurrier here. Today, I am absurdly pleased to have just received from my friends at Ignition Press a big wad of comps for this. Where should we go? Let's go over here. This is Minotaur, the Cold Open. This is a new ongoing comic series by me, drawn by Mike Dowling, the incredible Mike Dowling, colored by Sophie Dodgson. This is going to start rolling out from issue 1 sometime in the summer. More on that later. I'm not actually going to tell you very much about this because you're going to be hearing a lot about it in the days and weeks to follow. What I will tease you with is it's kind of about the intersection between technology and folklore. It's very me. It's the reason that I've kind of disappeared off the map recently because I've been working so hard. And yes, it's also, thank you for pointing this out, the reason that I haven't had a haircut. Thank you for that. The reason that I am talking about this at all right now, in the same breath as giving you frustratingly few details about it, is because this is Ignition Press's offering for this year's Comics Giveaway Day, which is definitely not the same as Free Comic Book Day, although they both happen on the same day and in the same places. So if you were to get your butt down to your local comic book store on Saturday, May the 2nd, you're going to find yourself surrounded by all sorts of goodies, all sorts of freebies, and this is amongst it. And we know from the incredible order numbers that we've received that there should be plenty of them out there. Please do make sure you're one of the ones who picks it up. This has got a self-contained story in it, which introduces the characters and the concept. It's very beautiful and very fun. It's also got a 10-page preview of the first issue, which will follow, we think, in July. So as I say, I'm going to be talking about this a lot in the days to come. You're going to start seeing some interior artwork. It's going to blow your mind. For now, I just wanted to let you know that make a date, May the 2nd, get your hands on one of these because I think they'll go pretty fast and it's really good stuff. Thanks, guys.
Yeah, that Free Comic Book Day. Definitely not the same thing as Comic Giveaway Day. Swear to God, two totally different things. Yeah. Anyway, thank you, Cy Spurrier, on the Hair Club for Men. So I actually have that book, but let me read this description first. 5 years ago, a government supercomputer triggered the singularity, an explosion of technology superintelligence heralding an unimaginable tomorrow. At least it almost did. Within moments, a failsafe activated. The plug was pulled. The future was aborted. But something leaked in those first picoseconds through the wires and wave. And now, the future fights back. Inexplicable events, miracles, and monsters, harbingers of revolution or apocalypse. Minotaur is a tale of Gloria Monday, a photojournalist documenting the lives of those like her who are haunted, tortured, and transformed by outbreaks of the future, along with no-nonsense ex-military muscle who watches her six and the reformed tech bro secretly bankrolling their global mission to expose it all. From Simon Spurrier, doing all these things, and Mike Dowling, who's doing all those things, and comes Minotaur, an X-Files for the forward-looking era with science fiction ideas ripped from the pages of New Scientist, manifesting, I should say, among human societies in spooky, unsettling ways. You see, you got only a couple of covers here. There's one B cover that we, I guess, haven't been released yet. And then there's a 1 in 10 Martin Simmons. Is loading. One of these days, man. One of these days is going to come out. Still loading. Oh, connection timeout. Oh, I think I may have lost a connection to the fucking. This has happened before. Well, guess what? It's happening again. Lost connection to the doohickey there. All right, let's try it again. Let's try to refresh the page here. Even though it wasn't my fault. Oh gosh, it's the League of Comic Geeks era. It's not mine. It's good to know. Me, Seattle, and League of Comic Geeks. Well, anywho, while that's loading or not loading, I'm going to talk about this actual fucking book that I got. That's why I love actual books to get in my hand. You know, this is the excuse the fuck out of me, the Comics Giveaway Day version that I have in my hands here. And this is the story of Miss Gloria Monday, who is this photojournalist who shows up to this location to be named later to meet with this tech bro who is only on a television screen, right? And the tech bro is on the screen, and the military mite chick who was like watching her six is over there too, ready for action. And she talks about how there was this big appearance of like this thing that appeared in the sky, and people who took pictures of it all of a sudden got their hard drives wiped within 3 mile area of the thing. So they're trying to keep it secret. This thing that may have leaked out during that at 3 seconds, or maybe 3/10, like 3 seconds of the singularity actually occurring. So this is a cool. I think this is a standalone book too. This is probably one of the best new Comic Giveaway Day books that came out, because there's a lot here. There's a lot here. They talk about a lot of stuff, and they give you kind of a primer for the series coming up. So I read this before, and I was looking forward to this when it came out. So I'm going to be buying this. I'm going to be buying this because this free comic book day one, whatever the fuck they call it, was really good. And the Minotaur has got some stuff coming, and then Gloria Monday finds out some stuff about herself later on in the book. So it's really a good book. I mean, I mentioned it was a good book. I mean, for free too. Some places still have this laying around. You can find this for free. Pick it up. The Minotaur Comic Giveaway Day free book. So that's something that you might want to get. And that, folks, is your penultimate book for this evening. Let's go back to the screen and see if they've Not that one. About this one. This one. There we go. All right. Well, they lost that Minotaur page. Now see if we can find the last book here. We'll see if my comment. This is the second time that's happened when I've been doing the stream. And lucky me that they lose the connection on their site, not my site. It's bad enough I lose connection on my site from time to time. All right, let's go down the list of stuff that's coming up before it gets shut down. Shut it down. What else we got here? We talked about Black Rock, The Ring, number 2. There's Gail Simone doing that. She's writing that. It's like an all-female creative team on this story is about boxing, which is pretty damn awesome. As Exquisite Corpses ran Roscoe Randy, another printing of that. Arcadia number 6 is the end of that first story arc. It looks like it's going to be an ongoing too, so you have to drop that after number 6. Tankers, all that jazz. Junk Punch number 2, the same silly vein as Bunny Mask. Super Mondo Mega Mutts. This is actually a takeoff on, of course, Ninja Turtles, but they say that it stands on its own, and it's Kurt Pyers is the artist behind, the writer behind that. So you might want to give it a shot if you just want a nice, fun book. Matt Wagner is another Grendel series coming out. Dark Horse, I think it's a 4-issue miniseries. Grendel, the Devil's Crucible. Coming on down here. Watson versus Holmes. Oh, it looks pretty cool. Actually, it's almost like it is exactly in the same as the Joker and Harley Quinn cover. Fear of Death, Rachel Rising, was supposed to be out this week, but maybe next week. Coming on down here. Spy Bunnies. Spy Bunnies looks very colorful, but it's probably I don't know, maybe an anime book. Chuck Dixon is writing that. Not Safe for West from Iron Age Comics. I love the name of that title. Mr. Nemo, which I think this is from Mark London. That Midnight Universe that he's created over there, or that what is it called? Maybe Midnight Universe or something like that. But it's one very, very, very cool horror series. Kill Switch number 3. Kill Switch was very good. Number 1. I missed number 2. I will try to catch up on that one. What else? This is the one we're coming down to here, and that would be Prophets of Doom from Midnight Factory. Let's see if it opens up. Hey, it even worked. So they're back online. Hooray, we're back on the track. Prophets of Doom from Midnight Factory. When their fire and brimstone sermons failed to attract the crowds or cash that they once did, 3 evangelical preachers hatch a desperate plan to rebuild their flocks and line their pockets with the help of a forbidden text. Their plan? Summon 5 ancient evils to invade heaven on a suicide mission, triggering a mini apocalypse and putting butts back in their pews, putting the fear of God literally back into people. It's over-the-top grindhouse exploitation at its finest in this offering from writer Joseph Smallkey, You Don't Kill Spiders in 7 Years in Darkness, and newcomer artist Amanda Cale, or Call, I think is how it's pronounced. Only a couple of, that's Smallkey. He's done a lot of stuff for, used to do like stuff for Scout, and then the Black Caravan imprint after that was done. Here is Smallkey's own art on this B cover. Cool stuff there. And then here's the 1 in 10 Ben Templesmith variant. There it is. I mean, that's very Ben Templesmith right there. Among, you know him from such works as Crashdown. Okay. Much love here. It looks great. I always love metal horror genre. I hope it would schedule properly, even if it take every quarter of seasons. All right. I believe. What do we got here? Oh, we missed somebody. We missed Mojito. What's up, Mojito? Missed you, my friend. I was thinking that Penultimate would be King of Earth. You a Minotaur. Both are good. Both, thank you. Both good choices. Yeah. King of Earth did look good. It was kind of between those two, too. I think what pulled me to Minotaur was I already had that book in hand. So I knew that, I knew that it was good. Whereas I'm just speculating that Kingdom of Earth is going to be good, but it looks like it's going to be good also. What's up, Mike? Good to see you, buddy. I forgot it's Wednesday. Dude, I forget it's Wednesday all the time. Well, I'm going to forget it's like Saturday or something like that. Wednesdays usually stand out. Like, I'm supposed to be doing something today. Oh, yeah. Yeah. All right. That is it. Kitten Cam. Let me see Kitten Cam. Oh, just a sleepy kitten. You got a sleepy kitten. Underworld Universes. Thank you, Mitchell. Underworld Universe. Don't sleep on M1 Monster Racing League. It speaks to my daughter. Oh, cool. It's cool that you got your daughter reading comics too, man. Pass on the gene to someone else, because most of us are getting old. Nobody's getting younger, that's for sure. So there's that. There's my little buddy Felix. You know his name? Felix. Yeah, I don't know. Whatever. Wake me up when it's dinner time. All right. So thanks for everybody who stopped by. Thanks for people who are watching on the replay. And we love all of you. Thank you so much for all that you do. Hey, thanks for stopping by, Frank. Good to see you too. Hopefully see you next week. And so next week, God willing, I have a healthy co-host because I'll be having a guest. We'll be having a guest. So we'll all be hosting, not just me, but you folks out there too. So, be on your P's and Q's. And we'll have a guest the next week after that too. So looking forward to Phil and TN being healthy and jumping in and having some fun with the rest of us. And man, it's a soothing voice puts them to sleep. Oh, yeah, it's good for something, I guess. All right, thanks to everybody. Like I said before, man, enjoy your comics and be safe out there in this crazy world. We love you all. Thank you so much. And God willing, and the creek don't rise, we'll be back here again next week to do it all over again. Check out the Alternative City shop. There's some cool stuff in there. More cool stuff coming. Easy for you to say. More cool stuff on the way. I'll be putting more bundles in there. And on my eBay page too, my eBay thing, I do the eBay stuff mostly for mainstream books, and I'm going to keep some of the indie stuff that I know, don't sell as much on my page, on my my Alternative City shop. So look for both those things to be increasing in the future. I know I said it before, but this time I mean it, because stuff's got to get moved. It's going to be moving. All right. So see you guys next week. Peace and love. Peace and love. Thank you all so much. Good night, everybody.
We love you, Denver! City by the Bay! John Denver!
Is a fire really necessary?
Ask them.